Hi. Hey, there you go. Hi, my name's Dave. I'm also known as Infected Flinch, and it's just me at the moment. There are going to be a few others, but we'll see. I'm hoping that I'll have AD Sneaker Freak with me soon. He is slightly drunk, so I don't know if he's actually going to show up or not. Hopefully, he will. And I'm hopefully going to have the Nova Bug as well. So it's all fun and games. Yeah. Genuinely, this is just going to be me prying about at the moment. Um, one of the things I do want to do is basically see if I can make this work. So I'm going to try and play something if I can find out how to do it. You can screen share. Let's have a look. Boom. Let's try that. There you go. Look at that. I hope. Or is it still my face? What's his face? That Welsh guy at the top there. Let's see if I can do it full screen. Go full screen. Whoa, there we go. Is that working for everyone? Push start. Okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah, just a second here. Yeah, you can see I really prepared myself with this. So yeah, I have played this before, a long time ago, on the SNES. So not on SNES. What am I talking about? I played this on the Atari ST actually. How the fuck do you start this thing? New? No. Ah, oh, how do I start? Use XCVB and SDFG for buttons. The fuck? Okay. All right. That makes perfect sense. SDV and G. No. 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 Right. I'm going to try every key on this board until something happens. Well, change controls. There's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. Well, I did well, didn't I? So, well, fascinating. That was fascinating. But yeah, everyone can see my Facebook now, so stop that now. There we go. Good start, everyone. Good start. So yeah, let's see if we can try and make that work again. Oh, there we go. So the button X and C. X and C. Okay. Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I got it working. Oh, shit. I got it working. Hang on. I'll put it back on. There we go. Oof. Right. I was actually clicking the screen I was sharing on. There we go. So, yeah. Look out. The last thing you remember before blacking out was a shadowy figure appearing in the road in front of you. You heard your sister cry out as you swerved the car into this tree. It's very precise. You realize with a Z that you are alone. Your sister must have gone for help. The smell of gasoline fills the air. You must have punctured the tank. You pry yourself free of the steering wheel, intent on finding your sister. Exclamation point, exclamation point. See, I've got all this weird music going off. I doubt you can hear that. Okay. Open. Ooh, okay. Open. Hit. Nothing happens. Okay. If it's anything like the ST version, you got to get out of there. Oof. Hey, there we go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of Dodge. Oh, let me move then. Oh, it's one of these where you got to click and oh. Oof, an explosion erupts behind you as your car bursts into flames. At least it will save you the cost of a tow. Ha ha ha! You find yourself standing in front of an old mansion. It gives you the creeps. Who wrote this? Let me see the comments, everyone. Let's just see if actually this is working. Oh, thanks, Malk. Love you too. I miss you, Malk. Where have you been? He's just put, I'll stick around if Chris is coming on. I don't like this Dave bloke very much. Bloody hell. Oh, yeah. It's a marble statue of a young Grecian man. Ah, hang on then. Open the mailbox. Ooh. Why not? Take the envelope. I believe I have taken it. It just looks like I haven't taken it. Let's save. Yes, because things are going to go down, aren't they? So, you can't go through the door until you open it. Yeah. It won't open. Why not? It's a door. Okay. Use. Nothing happens. Okay, am I supposed to examine something? No. Ah, here we go. Open the envelope. Open the envelope. Ooh, here we go.
It's your P45.
Oh, hang on. I believe somebody is in with me right now. I'm gonna put this to one side.
No, you don't want to see my face.
I do. I just can't get to you.
No one can get to the
You
bug.
just saw loads of llamas.
No one can get to the bug.
Okay. There you go.
No.
How you doing?
Hey, love the Beatles hair.
I know, it needs sorting out.
How was play?
Play was excellent.
Oh, no, I heard. I was very jealous. But there we go.
You should have still come. You should have still turned
I
up.
had pressing engagements, my friend. I had family matters. And you know, when you ain't seen your kids for a month and you know it clashes with that same weekend, you kind of think, where's my priorities here?
How come you've not seen them for a month?
Because they've moved and I haven't.
I thought they'd come with you already.
No, they've moved to my new house.
Right.
And I haven't yet because I haven't got work down there yet.
Oh.
So I'm being thoughtful of passion, as it were, and don't jumping down there straight away. If I jump down.
No, I didn't realise. I thought you just literally kind of just took the plunge and you'd just gone, I'm off.
Well, we kind of have, but you know, it with the work situation and money situation, you can't just leap down there and end up with no money. So I thought, well, I'll hang around here until I get a job down there. Sort of.
Couldn't you be a gigolo?
Sorry.
Couldn't you be a gigolo?
Yeah, yeah. It didn't take off, unfortunately.
Nothing took off.
No. I said, you're that bloody abstract idiot on YouTube, aren't you? Yeah, that was it. But and when I said I was associated with you, well, that was right down the pan straight away, you know.
Well, yeah, I gotta say, usually with me, you know, have you ever watched Planet Terror? Have you ever watched that?
No, well, I've heard of it.
Yeah, there's just one bit where Quentin Tarantino's cock falls off, and it looks like It looks like ice cream as it's falling off.
What?
That's the motion.
What?
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino's cock falls off.
Well, that'd be a good thing, because then he wouldn't make any more little Quentin Tarantinos and spare us any more god-awful films.
You don't like Quentin, do you?
No, we had this discussion before. I think that's I think he's a psychopath locked in a director's body.
I think you're right. He's a bit of a knobhead, isn't he? Watch everybody just fucking flame me now. No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
No, look. I can see why some people like his films. I can understand that. Personally, not my cup of tea. I've taken in what Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Dusk Till Dawn, others, Kill Bill, yeah, and none of them was like, what? That's basically me. What? It's like watching, it's like watching Human Centipede without vomiting. Yeah, that's how bad that. And Saw, and another one is anyway. That's enough.
You're not a fan of Saw? Oh, I've lost you. You've gone.
Oh, I got to the.
Come back.
I got to the. No, I'm still here.
Come back.
I'm still here.
Chris is gone.
I'm still here.
It's Chris that's. Christopher.
I'm still
Christopher.
here.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm still here.
Comments below. Is Chris there?
Yes, I'm still here. What the?
Lost him.
Now I'm back.
I don't know what's happened. Oh, I think we're all right now. Okay, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It was me that died, I think. I'll just get him back in. I did. I think it's fallen out. I don't know if it's still going. Let's have a look. Oh. I think my computer's throwing a bit of a wobbler. Let's have a look. See if anybody's still there. Anyone out there? Hello. Hello. Chris?
You could say you got.
Chris?
You could say.
Chris!
Yes.
You're
could
back.
say you got a bug in the system.
Who went? Was it me or you?
It was you that went. I was sitting there on my Todd's fucking. What the fuck's going on?
I was just all it kind of just went, and then you went.
Yes, yes.
That's.
I'm getting a strange feedback because someone in the other in the next room is actually watching our feed, this feed. So I'm getting a double.
I hope my computer. I think it's my computer. I think it's probably more to do with that.
What's happened to it?
Well, I had to do a clean install of everything, so Since I have to basically like have all 64-bit shit now because I've got to use Unreal Engine 4.
Oh yeah. I forego the upgrade, and I'm going old tech. I'm still on Windows 7.
Stick with it, mate. Stick with it.
My brother's got Windows 10, and my father's got Windows 10, and I don't like it. I just don't like it.
It's not too bad once you get into it. It's just the fact that I've had to, fuck around with it. Trying to get everything sorted out.
Yeah, I can't be arsed with that. I can't be arsed with. It deletes things, doesn't it? Apparently, and
yeah, it does and it doesn't. It's a bit on the odd side.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're supposed to be getting AD Sneaker Freak in here. I've tried to send him a message to let him know where we are. I hope that he's going to show up. We just don't know.
We just get a lot of. I mean, I got 4 watches on my bug stream.
Yeah.
4.
I've got 4 now. I think it's probably the 4 that you brought with you.
Yeah.
It's just the same 4. You have a lot of subscribers now. How have you managed it?
What do you mean? Well, I'm about 7 off 800 now, something like that.
I'm still 500. I'm still like back there.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, help. YouTube of the month helped. Kind of helped a bit.
I'm just reading the comments. Everything went to shit, Malk. I'm sorry. It's just saying that here's a good idea. Read the comments. I couldn't read them. Nothing was working. So yeah. Read the comments. There's a novel idea for a live stream. Sarcasm. Yeah.
Never. Yeah, I was still. Yeah, Mark's sitting there watching me, just twiddling my thumbs.
No, I don't know what happened. Everything just kind of went tits. So I have no idea.
Back to play anyway. So I saw footage of you and Stefan and stuff. And you met Vader.
It's gonna break again.
Is it? Is it gone again?
I think it's gonna break again.
Yeah, it's gone again. It's gone again.
Yeah, it was me and Stefan.
Are you still there?
I think so. I can hear you kind of like right on the edge. It's just like you're kind of there, but not.
Yeah, it's like I'm talking to you with a very, very bad satellite phone delay.
I might as well be on the moon.
Is that from Red?
Go on, ask your question quick before it dies.
What's that line from Red Dwarf? It's like talking to Paul Robeson on Mars. So you met Vader, I said.
Yes, yeah, he was a really nice bloke actually. Really, it was odd actually because as soon I asked him about the Green Cross Code, like when he was the Green Cross Code man.
Yeah.
And he just pulled this kind of face as if to say, "Don't ask me about that." And then he kind of did this like that, and then he just went, "Yeah." Whenever kids kind of showed up, and I was there being the Green Cross Code man, they just didn't ask me about the Green Cross Code at all.
Put the green tights on.
Yeah, I think he actually did the whole thing in his get up. Actually, if you ask Gasshead Steve, he'd tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really well spoken. Actually, it was a really nice bloke. Actually.
Well, he doesn't speak like James L. Jones. A lot of other people.
Well, apparently, Stefan was telling me they did a documentary. Like, they basically software manipulated his voice.
Yeah.
And he sounded exactly like James Earl Jones, and apparently it was the stuff they could use back then.
Really?
Yeah, and apparently they found out if they just messed with his voice ever so slightly, he'd have sounded just like him. I don't know if that's exactly it, but there's a bit. I think there's a bit more to it.
Yeah.
But that were essentially it.
Did you ask him about when? Because he famously got upset, didn't he, when they did the unmasking in Return of the Jedi, and they obviously used someone else to play Anakin.
Yeah, we didn't think about asking that just in case we pissed him off.
Yeah.
Didn't really want to, and I'm sure people have asked him that so many times. But yeah, I didn't ask him that. One of the things that Stefan did ask him was like, did Lucas actually plan out for him to be a robot, or what was it or was? And by all accounts, I don't think George Lucas knew what Darth Vader was.
What, at the start?
Yeah, he just made it up. So just like this made-up character.
Ended up being a cyborg.
Yeah, and I don't think he actually had an idea to what it was. He just basically said, "It's a bad guy in a suit."
But by the Return of the Jedi, he must have known.
Yeah, but he always kind of goes on record saying, "I had it all planned from the start."
Oh, yeah, he's full of spiel, though, isn't he?
It's bullshit, isn't it? Absolute bullshit.
Well,
but, yeah.
I reckon he knew when he was doing Empire, because that's when he got Luke's hand cut off and all that business. And he got the robot hand.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know what? It's funny you should say about the Green Cross Code, though, because I did a thing today. Oh no, it was yesterday actually. I was in the bus and a kid got off, and he immediately did this thing where I get annoyed by this. Walk in front of the bus. You've just got off and cross the road in front of the bus. Right? That annoys me because it's like, oh, I'm going to pull away. Oh, I'm going to flatten you, by the way. All right. Are you still with me? Is he still with me?
Don't go.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
You were running a kid over.
Oh, no, I wasn't running a kid over. Oh, Christ. So the live stream makes me out to be a bloody sociopathic. I'll reiterate the story before the live stream gets me strung up. A kid got off the bus and he walks straight in front of the bus as he gets off the bus, right? So, and that's really annoying because you want to pull away and they walk straight in front of the bus, so you can't go anywhere. Especially if there's cars like coming down this side, which one was, right? He stops in front of me, and this car narrowly misses him. So I open the window and say, "Don't you remember the Green Cross codes?" And then immediately when I thought about it, I thought, he's 15, he has no idea what I'm talking about. He's thinking, look at me, green what? Green what? Code what? Oh.
Should have just run him over. I like that's where the story ends for me.
Yeah,
you run him over.
Run him over.
Get him over.
I drove away thinking, Christ, I'm feeling my age now when I'm saying that. And
just going to comments here. Malk is on one today. Dave must be streaming this shit on his Atari ST.
Oh, burn.
Oh. I know. He's an angry young man. I love you, Malk. I love you. I love you for you.
So if you hardwire the CPC with the ST, then everything will be fine.
It would be world devastation.
It would actually probably create a paradox, and everything would fold in on itself.
And then just boom, everything's gone. Everything's gone. What have you been playing recently, Chris?
I was playing Arkanoid.
Arkanoid.
3. I said Arkanoid. Do it again. I was playing that on the bug stream.
Any modern games?
Yes, I have started playing The Last of Us. No, that's a load of bollocks. I'm not playing that. I'm playing the other one.
You know what? I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry. You broke up and it sounded like you were playing The Lost Arse. Is that what you just said?
I've started playing The Walking Dead. That's what I've started playing.
That's not even remotely close.
I don't know why I said that. I don't know. I know why I said it actually. I know why I said it because I just read it. I've just read something about the Last of Us being made into a film. Because I've just watched Doctor Who a couple of hours ago, and there was a girl in that that was in Game of Thrones, and she's in Game of Thrones, but she's going to be in apparently the Last of Us film. That's why I read it, and that's why I said it. Hey, fuck off. Yes. Anyway, that's what I've been playing. A bit of Rocket League. Tower Fall Ascension. Been playing that as well.
Again.
No, you didn't get that.
I don't think it's me.
Have you got your broadband running on wood?
It's Chris.
What's going on?
He's back. Chris?
I'm here. I'm never gone. I'm not gone. I'm here. Oh dear.
Are you there?
Yes.
I think Chris.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
I
must admit, yeah.
I've got fucking optic here, mate. So it ain't me.
This stream is not going well. It's not going well.
No.
All right, Steve.
Oh. Is there?
Yeah, guys.
It's going to get worse now. There's 3 of us here.
It's going to get worse.
I think that's Steve.
You can tell he's getting dressed with his glasses on his forehead.
I know. Who's gone? Am I gone? Who's gone? Who's there?
I'm here.
Who goes there?
We got two Amstrad action readers and you.
I can't see you on my screen. You're not there.
See, Mark says it. Mark says it. Dave, Mark. He says in the comments, the problem is Dave's end. Chris's connection is perfect.
There he is.
Are you running this off? You are running this probably off a fucking CPC, aren't you?
No, it's not me.
No, not you. Fucking Finchy boy.
ST. He's ST.
It's shocking, isn't it? It's absolutely shocking.
It's probably got worse. Have you plugged in? Have you got online capability on that CDI or something? Is that what's happened?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening or why it's happening. But Steve's here. Hey up, Steve.
I've been on an all day. I've been on an all day drinking binge, and I've come back, and I'm here.
I'm not as drunk as Steve.
No. I wish I could see him. Everything's just breaking for me. I can't see him. All I can see is him with like a little beer.
On a positive note, when I got home, there was a little package outside my door, and it had this in the package.
Hi, karate.
Yes, it is actually.
My fucking dad had a bottle of that years ago.
A bottle of high karate.
The funny thing is, my dad had a bottle of that like in the late 80s, and it was 10 years old then.
Yeah, look at that.
God, it looks like someone's pissed in a bottle.
Hey, that's the beauty of it. I bought it for, Because I can.
It's karate and it's high.
Oh, it's gonna make me fucking face like smell like piss. But hey.
Dave, you stable now?
I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to last for. All I heard was my face is covered in piss. That's all I heard. My face. I don't even know if that's what. I don't know. I have no idea.
Stoke the fire. Get the wood burning stove going.
Fucking wireless. I work at a broadband company and I don't even know how to fix my own connection.
Fucking hell, Dave. What are you doing?
Isn't it ironic?
It's working now. It's working. It's working. Jesus.
Plus link. Plus what
So,
are you for?
Where have you been?
Plusnet. Plusnet.
Yeah, it's Plusnet, yeah.
It's like a broadband connection that's shitty.
So, Chris, are you like, you look like you're in a fucking, like a bar or something like it?
Yeah, I'm at a bar, yeah.
It does, honestly, it looks like you're in some kind of...
My mum would be pleased. Because her front room looks like a bar. No, I'm staying at my mum and dad's at the moment, so I've got a great internet connection.
I'm sorry I didn't see you at play, actually, Chris, but to be fair, on the Saturday, I was like The Walking Dead.
Well, it'd be amazing if you did see me there, Steve. Because I weren't there.
No, that's what I mean, because I didn't see you. But I was literally, I don't think I was there in physical form. I was like, I was absolutely annihilated from the Friday night. So.
I saw you give the present to Matt.
Oh yeah. I think that's where my memory ends as well.
Yeah. So that bit, and since then it's all a blur.
Yeah.
Right.
It was. But I didn't see the old Finchy boy at play actually. So it's a bit of a shame we missed each other, didn't we, Finchy?
No, I missed it. I was going to say, I'm going to turn the video off. Does that sound a lot better?
It does sound better, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to say, you guys have probably still got your video on. I don't know, but it seems better for me just turning it off. But yeah, I'm going to say, you were hanging all that day on the Saturday, weren't you, Steve?
I was fucking annihilated, mate. I'm not going to lie, mate, right? I got up for about 11, went to the expo for about an hour or so, went back to my car for a kip.
I'm going to say...
And then went back in about 2:30 after about 2 hour kip. So, yeah.
What the hell was that?
It was not good times, man.
Good. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, I think we might. I'm going to say I can't figure out what's being said. I'm going to say I need to get this sorted out. It's an absolute mess. Can you guys hear me absolutely fine though? Is that the weird thing, or is it really?
I can hear yourself, and I can hear both of you actually 100%.
Right. Well, I've got some feedback. According to my brother who's watching it in the other room, he says our pictures, you and me, Steve, are fine, but it's Dave, me. Yours is just choppy as hell.
Yeah, it'll be me. I thought it'd be me.
It's
yeah,
I
need to get it
bloody fucking pumpkin in the works.
So, hey, Pommers, what was your favourite 8-bit machine? Because obviously, me and the Bug got the Amstrad. So what you?
Who, me?
Yeah, no.
Died on me.
Me and you, mate, Amstrad. But what is the old pumpkin gear?
My pumpkin gear. I heard pumpkin gear. I have a tattoo. There's my tattoo.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just heard pumpkin gear. I heard pumpkin gear.
No. So me and Novabug are proper like Amstrad, old school fucking CPC dudes. How about you?
I'm not CPC. I'm more of an ST guy.
No, ST doesn't count because it's 16-bit.
Yeah, 8-bit.
If I had to go for 8-bit, the only 8-bit thing I had when I was a kid is a Game Gear.
You know, I'm trying to blame this technology, fucking shitness on something. So
he's a youngling, Steve. He's a youngling. He bypassed the
youngling.
I didn't. You know what? The CPC had gone by the time.
The Specky, the Commodore 64, they're all gone by the time he came from the womb.
No, ST was my era.
Sorry, the Amiga, you mean?
Yeah, the Amiga and the Atari ST. Yeah. ST was the future. Mind you, what future did they have after that?
Well, the ST was the future until everyone played the Amiga.
The future was the Jaguar.
Oh, the Jaguar, yeah. And to be fair,
that ended.
To be fair, when the Jaguar came out, it was actually one of those aspirational consoles that you seen in a magazine and you seen it looked cool, but the reality was it was a bit shit.
Well, it didn't help that it was saying it was 128 bits, and it wasn't. It was anything but that. It was just complete garbage.
Well, I mean, I thought it looked cooler. The Alien v Predator demos that they used to throw around. I thought it looked amazing, but I think it just came at the wrong time. I mean, it was that funny era in consoles where you had the definitive era, didn't you? Where you had Sega and Nintendo, and but after 16-bit,
loads came along.
Yeah, you had Amiga CD32.
GX.
You had Philips with the CDI. Well, that was going for a few years actually. You had obviously the Neo Geo was always about. You had
the Neo Geo was different because the Neo Geo is more of like a premium thing, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was like, yeah, that was always about one. That was like that was the console that no one ever had.
The consoles that sort of the consoles that popped up and didn't make a thing.
3DO.
The CDI, the Amiga 32, the GX4000, the C64 GS.
Yeah.
The what other at the time?
3DO.
The 3DO. The Pippin.
Yeah.
Pippin, yeah.
All these sort of came and went, and yeah.
Within about 2 years, all in like a 2-year period, they all came and went, didn't they?
Yeah. It's funny how they've all got, in their own way, got cult followings now.
Well, they have, yeah. I mean, one thing that actually is strange to me, the CDI has a massive cult following, but what everyone forgets is about 6 months before the CDI was the CD TV, which is Commodore's
CD TV.
Yeah, and if you went to the back of Dixon's in about 91, early 91, not near the computers, but just near the video recorders or the hi-fi stuff, you'd have the CDI and the CD TV, and they were direct competitors to each other. Yeah, it was like basically they were competing to put a computer in a black box in your living room. But everyone seems to forget about the CD-TV and just concentrate.
Maybe it's more of a, it was more like a entertainment kind of thing, wasn't it? It wasn't really marketed towards gaming.
Yeah. Ahead of the time, really. They were both ahead of the time. I mean, you could even get films on the formats and stuff, couldn't you?
Well, Laserdisc was as well, but what happened to Laserdisc?
Well, yeah. Well, apparently Laserdisc was quite big. It's weird. Europe never got the disc films, but in America, they did get Laserdisc quite a big thing. But in Asia, they never got the Laserdisc as a big thing. They got the VCD as a big thing.
I like that.
In Europe, we never got we never got anything really. It never caught on.
One thing I do love is that Laserdisc module system, which has. You could have put a module for a PC Engine in it, or a module for a Mega Drive in it. What a brilliant thing that was!
Yeah, was it the Pioneer? It's Pioneer, I think, wasn't
Pioneer
it?
something. Yeah, what's it called? Yeah. Can't remember, but it's bloody awesome.
I mean, that must be just a second to you, Chris, to the Amstrad with the Mega Drive slot in.
Oh, the Mega PC.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mega PC, which was a which is a 386 computer.
But with the Mega Drive in the
With a
front.
Mega Drive in it, yeah. That was ridiculously expensive and very underpowered. Well, the PC side of it was.
To be fair though, it must be worth a few bob now if you got one.
Oh yeah, they are. They are. They are worth a few quid. Now he's gone. We've lost Dave. We've lost the host.
Oh my gosh. He's obviously not using Amstrad hardware, is he?
No. I was going to say to him, I was going to say to him very complimentary about the ST, and as CPC fans, we have got to give credit to the ST. You know why?
Right. Yeah, I don't know, mate. You explain it.
A lot of the times, games would be programmed when the ST was out. A lot of games would be programmed for the ST first, and they would be backwardly ported to the CPC.
Okay.
You see, so for instance, Double Dragon.
Yeah.
There was two versions of Double Dragon on the CPC. One of them was shit. One of them was good. But the good one had backward coded graphics from the ST version of it.
Okay.
You see, so in a lot of ways, the ST is actually quite important to Amstrad fans because a lot of the time they would take the graphics and decode them to what the Amstrad could do.
Oh, okay. I don't think I had that one then because the one I had was really slow. So it'd be like
that was the first one.
Yeah, that's the one I had. Yeah.
But there was two. It was weird because there was two by the same company. They were both by Binary Design.
Yeah.
But one was published by Virgin Mastertronic, and the other one was published by someone else. I can't remember, but it was originated in Spain, and it eventually got over here. But it was the better version, much better version, and it looked like an 8-bit version of the ST version.
Because I think in Spain, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they had quite the Amstrad community, didn't they?
France did. France was primarily a big Amstrad community, yeah. Spain was pretty hot on it. We were as well. I mean,
I think it was obviously UK based, but it was very much. The
Europeans liked it more than the Europeans. They got a lot of sales from Europe over the Commodore, for instance, because that sold well in the States. Of course, it did because it was Yank. So.
Well, Commodore was a weird one. I mean, I've just I backed I backed the original one actually, Bedrooms to Billions. You know the film. Have you seen the original one at all? I was a bit disappointed actually on the original because they didn't mention the Amstrad.
Yeah, I know.
It was a good documentary. It was a really good documentary, but they just didn't mention Amstrad, and I did make sure the owners were aware of that.
Yeah, well, that is common. It's common. That's something that always pissed me off because it's common whenever someone talks about the 8-bit British gaming boom.
Yeah,
they seem to always forget the Amstrad. It's like, hang on, well, you know, it was a major.
It was. I actually think. I think it was. If you say if we're going to break it down, if you say because it was a bit weird. So if you say it's 10% other, so that gives 90% to the bigger players, and you maybe give 30% to the Commodore 64, and you give 30% to the Specky, and you got to give 20% to the Amstrad. I mean, it's something like that. I mean, I think it was slightly less, but not much less.
The only reason why it was slightly less is because the CPC came after the other two.
Yeah.
And the Specky and the C64 had a 2-year head start. So, you know.
But it was only slight, wasn't it?
It was great. I mean, over 4 million units were sold.
I mean, I can only base it on when I was a kid. I had an Amstrad. One of my friends had an Amstrad, and one of the other friends had a Specky. One of the other friends had a Commodore. So to me, it was like 50% of that group that had computers. But
yeah,
you know, so it was a big percentage at the end of the day.
It was. Same with me growing up. So, you know, several people had Amstrads. So, you know, people had Speckies, people had Commodores. So, you know, More
I mean,
people I knew had Commodores than Speckies, though. I think I knew like 1 or 2 people that had Speckies.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, I mean, as an adult looking back and playing the games,